Yo,
Well, I hope all this shit works.
sounds like it works.
Cool. Oh, goodness. Not enough time in the day. Swear to God. I even thought that I was going to get some sort of a cup of coffee or something, but I think I'll stick to my water.
Water's good.
Water is good. Well, I'm glad you was on top of things today.
Yeah, I added some stuff. I made a Facebook post.
Yeah. Eliu. Tell Eliu that sending me a Facebook message asking me to send him rolls of hose might be a little bit difficult because, like, I do not pay attention to my phone during the day. I thought I told him that.
Uh, I figured out the tent buster thing.
Yeah, what was it?
Well, he told me, so I figured it out. So, sometimes you get air in the lines, and when you have air in the hose, it's difficult for the pump to pull water through. So you gotta like bleed the air out. So and there's two ways you can do that. And the one way is you just hold the trigger with the pump on for about 30 seconds and then it will force its way through. And then the other way is by squeezing the bladder and forcing the water through while you're obviously holding it.
I like to
And it,
squeeze the bladder part because it probably goes quicker.
yeah, probably. But that's kind of cool.
Well, that
What's
is
up, T
cool.
Town? What's up, Dark Side? Oh,
Today was a day.
dude,
I
it was
probably
hot
took
outside.
on probably put too much on my plate for a Tuesday. Absolutely.
Hey, what's up, Invasion? How's it going? Oh,
Uh,
just chilling over here.
so what's the topic today? I know one topic.
I know
What do
another
you do
topic.
with a micro soak shield?
Oh, that could have been the topic.
Well, it still can be the topic because I don't know what to do with a micro size soak shield.
Dude,
They are adorable.
I feel like there's a sports car that I remember helping set up that was like very tight in the
I
front.
don't even know how long they are.
You should open one.
We should. I don't have one.
Here, I'll go get you one.
And I'm beat. We're gonna we got a shipment of soak shields in, so soak shield ropes. So he sent us a bunch of to give away stuff. So we're probably gonna give some stuff away. Actually, he sent us micro soak shields. But I'm still scratching my head. I'm like, but why? Oh, he's bringing me one too. See, they're adorable. Except for that looks all black and white. But it's not. It's like a lime green. It's a sparkly lime green. Oh, I had not noticed that.
Wait,
Alex, did
do
you
they?
notice that they're sparkly?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you that. Is that normal?
Not
Is that
usually.
is that how all the soak shields are gonna be now?
Oh my God, he used to have old ladies in nursing homes braiding them. I bet you he has strippers braiding them now.
Dude, I think it would reach.
Yeah, that looks like windshield width. So it's a micro, which is even smaller than a mini. Um, But yeah, there are some vehicles that there's some vehicles that's really tough to get a soak shield in. So I wonder how much these are going to go through for.
Do you think they'll be cheaper than the micro?
I don't know.
Ugh, I feel a increase on the way. How much were these?
I don't know. It had required me to pay attention when paying bills. I try not to pay attention because it irritates me. It's adorable though. It's sparkly, but it's got green sparkles, so we can't show them because they don't show up. I mean, maybe they could show up. Hold on, let me see if I can. See the sparkles? Yeah, sort of. It doesn't want to focus on them very. Can you see them? I got
Um,
sparkles. Not a lot of sparkles. Just enough to make your wife curious when you get home. Yep, yep. Phone's not really ringing. Yeah, we've been up and down. We had 3 really good weeks, and then we had a shit week last week. And well, today's Monday, so I couldn't tell you what this week's going to be like. But hopefully, it's not shit. Because
dude, I don't know what it is. Maybe I like jinxed myself and like karma's coming back for all the times I shit talked about WFR family reunion and me just smacking around everybody. But today is day 3 of redoing a Mercedes E350 4MATIC. So that's
are you
fun.
redoing the whole thing, or are you just redoing?
No, this this would be my second attempt at the back window. It was I thought everything was good, but then I discovered a hair when I was retouching up or when I was redoing the front driver. But then he was like, "Yeah, no worries. We'll let go and whatever." And I'm like, "Cool." And then we discovered like 2 little air bubbles by the defroster line. I'm like,
You know, you can poke a hole in the air bubble with the tip of your knife and push the air out.
maybe, but I don't know. I might as well just redo it because of the hair.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll shove this micro soak rope down there. So
Maverick was. Oh,
I know that like an issue with Mercedes is that they got the ECM, which is easily accessible from behind the panel in the trunk. But when I loaded it up in Computer Cut, it gave me a warning saying that there is an amp somewhere back there. Where is that amp? Is it in the same spot? And I just didn't like notice it.
I don't think
Or
they all have the amp.
is it like how you know how some cars have it like mounted on the ceiling of the trunk compartment? You think it could be like up there? Cuz I don't
Could
remember
be.
an amp. Or maybe they just say amp but they really meant ECM.
Could have been. Or maybe what you think's an ECM is an amp.
I mean, everyone tells me it's an ECM, so I just go with what people tell me. And I know people that gotten it wet will have weird shit like their back seats ejecting forward or just random shit. Trunk popping open on its own. Got my new hire here watching with me, been tinning with me about a month. Any advice for him?
My best advice, because when you're new, A lot of times you'll get a customer complaint about a spec or two, and our knee-jerk reaction is to convince them that there's no such thing as a perfect tint job, and there really isn't. There's a flaw in every job, but the reality is it's your job to convince the customer it's perfect. So my advice is to take every opportunity that a customer throws at you to get better, take it as an opportunity to get better. And if a customer's got a problem with a window, redo it and make it better. Show the customer they're important, no matter how caring they are.
I don't know.
It
This
goes
is
a long ways. What are you doing, Alex?
I don't know.
So is it really smaller?
I think it is.
Seems pretty tiny. Maverick's going to come visit us
Oh yeah.
like tomorrow.
His slow ass won't get here until next year.
Oh my goodness. I had a day. I really thought I was just taking the trailer to the scales, getting it weighed, coming back. Everything was good. And then stuff broke. That's not good.
I feel like that's just how it goes sometimes.
It's how it goes a lot of times. What you gonna do?
I mean, especially when you're like refurbishing stuff that you got from somebody else, you know? Like, I don't know.
Well, and this trailer was kind of a heap of shit when I bought it, but I bought it for a heap of shit price. So it's just got really good bones. So you gotta go with it. But the crank adapter to, crank the jacks up and down, you don't expect that to break. Now I don't know. But I got a buddy that does some fabrication and welding, and I'm going over to his house tonight, and we'll we'll remake the part that broke. Okay, he'll remake the part that broke. I'm gonna watch and learn. Because it doesn't sound like window tinting to me. It sounds like much thicker and heavier and hotter. You have to check things out, and when you don't know, you don't check. That's true. That is true. I went and bought this trailer knowing absolutely nothing about them other than it did everything it needed to do to get hooked up to my truck. That was
Just
important.
seems pretty self-explanatory, and you don't realize how many things go into something to
Well,
make it
and you know what? That's a good point. And that's exactly true when it comes to, say, a window tinting business. So many people, because they can tint windows, want to open up their own tint shop. And a lot of them struggle, and actually a lot of them fail. And it's not because they're not a good window tinter. It's because that's not the position in life they should be at. It's like, because there are so many things behind the scenes that you wouldn't even think of. Like, why would you? But then when you get tangled up in all of it, it's kind of hard to focus on the part that you're good at. You only get as much time as you get doing the part that you're good at. You wonder why you're making all the money, not making a lot of money, because there's all these other things that you didn't realize you were getting into. one of those things. You either stay with it and just figure it out, and hopefully you've got enough time to stay in business while you get it figured out. Or, sometimes it's not the worst thing to concede and go to work for somebody that's got the business side of things under control, but needs somebody with your talent. And that can be a good thing. I know a lot of guys that temp for somebody else because they just don't want the headache of business. And just about everything you get into in life is like that. Take my first Jeep. It was big, it was tall, it had big tires, it looked like it was going to do all the things. And then it couldn't do all the things because there were all those things I didn't know about that didn't work proper. Now, fast forward a year and a half, and I know about most of those things. And I don't have that Jeep anymore. I just got parts of that Jeep. Kept the good parts, canned the rest. And in our industry, it's a lot like that. Keep the good parts and can the rest. If you can find somebody else that's good at the rest, it can be way more profitable that way. I would think. What do you think?
I think where's everyone at?
I don't know. We got
So
7 of them.
people.
That's pretty good. We got the 7 important. That's what.
I announced a possible giveaway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nobody's here.
Well, now we got 8, so we got one more important one. 4 of them are from Facebook, and 4 of them are from YouTube's. And one day we can figure out the TikTok stuff. Figure out the TikTok stuff.
With the TikTok stuff, you have to have at least 1,000 followers before you can do anything like cool or decent. And like I feel like a lot of people just kind of like scroll through your stuff and then they like it, but they don't like subscribe. And so I think the trick is to like somehow convince the people that they need to subscribe.
I don't even know how to log into our TikTok.
I
I'm sure
think
there's a way.
you know how Facebook you can click your like profile name at the very top and then
Uh-huh.
it'll like do a drop down and then you can select which page you want to be logged in as. TikTok I believe also does the same.
I don't even. I don't like TikTok because, like, every now and again, my wife will send me a video on TikTok, and I understand the videos are like 30 seconds long, but why does it take me 3 hours? Like, I'll click that video, and next thing I know, like 3 hours later, I'm still watching videos. TikTok's evil.
Phone or email.
Profile, there it is. Oh, I am logged in. It's at Sun Distributing 31. Huh.
And is the login oh Sun Distributing 31. And the password's the password I think it is.
Probably. Says they got 11 friends. Huh.
I'm gonna stop trying.
I got 161 followers. We're only 839 away, Alex. We can do this.
Oh, T Town just followed me.
Followed you.
Yep.
He's got to follow me.
Just like the Uncle Cracker song. You don't even have a
Yep, we're not.
profile pic. There you go.
Should
I
we have a
followed you.
Oh, you followed me?
Yep.
It wants me to get a profile pic. Oh, there's got to be something not Jeep related in here. There's got to be something. Um, maybe there's not.
What's up, guys? What do we have to do to get a banner to hang up in the shop? Solar FX is liking all our photos, thinking we are still using their film.
Uh,
LOL.
uh-oh.
Only banner we have.
Well, we have banners. We just have to. Do we still have banners?
Yeah. Five star. 5 star. 5 star. Is that Chris?
No. That is not Chris.
Oh, I know who you are. You're the up north guy.
Oh.
Okay, let's see here. Rex.
Aside from kegs, I really don't take a lot of tint related pictures with my phone.
No, that's all I pretty much have on mine is keg content.
I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
No. I think more people enjoy instructional videos instead of like videos of people just tinning with music and no like explanations. Yeah,
Okay,
up
now,
north guy.
all right. I am out of TikTok because I now have a profile pic. It's a
Why is it
Tinners for
so
a
hot?
cause keg. Why is it so hot? Let me look. Says it's 74 degrees in here. Is that hot? I mean, it's kind of hot. Last couple days has not been hot.
I know. I think it's catching up from all the days that was lacking.
Which one of us is going to get a haircut first?
I'm trying to get mine Sunday.
I probably won't get one by then, but I should text my haircut guy.
Shit, maybe I'll tint live this Saturday.
Oh, that might be fun.
Shit, I might go tint live today.
Hmm.
Oh, you know what? I can't go live on TikTok.
Because you don't
Very
have
sus,
1,000
not my
followers
shop.
either.
Yeah, I don't have 1,000 followers. I have like 350 something. Oh shit. I took my case off too. So I'm like
Well,
brave.
that I don't think Brave's the word we should be looking for.
No. So I was like butchering chicken yesterday and I had like all the raw chicken juices and like my cutting board and all the chicken juice covered shit in my sink. And I dropped my phone in the sink and all the chicken juices. So it was just like all slimy and it got all up in my phone screen and all the crevices. It was gross.
That's yucky.
Yeah, I think I'd take like dropping it in the toilet over that. I don't know. There's just something about raw poultry that just like grosses me out.
Understandable.
Yeah, even my CDC vax card got drenched. So there's that. There's my vaccination proofs are gone. Oh, you just got a surprise.
Well, probably not a surprise. I got a lot of surprises. One thing I didn't get though, is my broken.
Yeah, I
You
didn't realize
drop
how
your
thin this
phone, you
phone is without the
definitely can't.
case. Look at that, dude. Maybe I'll get
Yeah, I don't like it to fly my drone. My phone, I have to take the case off to put it in the holder for the remote, and it's like scary.
dude, Invasion. You might be able to get one of these cool necklaces over here for free, but you might have to do some things. You need to follow Rick on TikTok,
Yeah, Sun Distributing 32.
and then we'll think about it.
We're probably not going to make content. Don't tie that knot. What are you doing?
Or tie the whole thing. I'm braiding it. I'm gonna make it the super soak shield.
Okay.
Dude, what if we took 3 soak shield micros and then braided them into one giant soak shield?
Then we could call it a Max Grow.
Soak shield macro. Oh, it's this guy.
It's that guy. He's going to need film by tomorrow because
Probably
that's
gonna
how
need a
he
lot of film.
rolls.
I feel like he hasn't
Hopefully,
ordered
it's
in a while.
oh, UPS is here. 431. Dalton, you're really pushing the envelope.
Maybe I
Oh,
should go and help her.
maybe. Probably
I'll
wouldn't
go
be a
help
bad
her.
idea.
I'm gonna call
But,
feminist cuss words. I'll be right back.
okay. Well, it's just me now. So now that we got Alex out of the picture, let's talk about prizes. What do we think? I think let me move this over here. Thank you, Tim. Uh, I don't remember doing this. I was go here. That didn't change anything. Oh, that's why. All right. I'm figuring it out. Now Tim's gonna get my 1,000 followers all by himself. All right, so how do I do this? Entries, results. We should. I don't know. Oh, I see. Okay. Boom. So who wants to win one of these things? A Soak Shield Micro. Be the first to have one. Start there. What do you think? Well, it's going to be a pretty easy one if Tim is invasion. I would definitely like to win one. How many different types are there? There is one different type, a micro, which is just a little bit smaller than the mini. Joe, I don't remember how to spell your last name, mostly because I don't remember how to say your last name, but it starts with a P. Yeah. No, the lengths are all pretty much the same. The difference is the size around pretty much. And the thing is, with the size, the thickness or the girth is where it'll fit. So, like, you can't have a XL and try to fit it into like a Chevy Silverado dash and windshield because those are too tight. So for a Chevy Silverado, you'd probably use a mini or maybe a micro because they are really tight. A lot of times, like with a Chevy Silverado, I'll just stick the dash towel in there because I'm 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 cool like that. I heard I want a heat box at the WFR. It will be here tomorrow, LOL. I didn't get to see the live of the drawing. Oh, I didn't either, Tim, so I don't know. But if you did, congratulations. That's cool as hell. But I can tell you it wasn't one of my heat boxes because I didn't even know about it. But it'll be sweet anyway. Who's getting in on this wheel spinning thing? Who is? Who is? We got the spinning wheel. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna make winners. Winners. How do you recommend washing them out? I'm sure they get a bit funky after a while. They do. So, um, they you can just throw them in the wash, wash and dry them like you normally would any other clothes, or you can because they're so absorbent. Most of the time, you can just rinse them out real good and then just hang them to dry. And once you use it, it's going to be wet. You want to hang it to, wring it out and hang it to dry. But yeah, because you're soaking up soapy water with it, over time it's going to get soapy funky. So, um, burner account says he's got 2 3-pack sets of soak ropes, but you don't have the micro. This is brand new. It's a micro. It's smaller than the mini. Although it makes me scratch my head. It's definitely a specialty rope because you just got to get one of those windshields where you can't fit any of your ropes in, and then this one will probably fit. Yep, yep. Dark side, Brendan, right? Ooh, didn't know they have an even smaller one. Yeah, it's brand new. So let's do this. We'll just leave it up to Alex. So all right, we're up to 4 entries. Ba-dum-bum. I haven't got to spin the wheel and give stuff away in a minute. That's exciting. I wished I had other stuff to give away, but I don't. I'm lame. We got 6 YouTubers and 2 Facebookers. Hey, and that reminds me. And oh, there's a Facebook chat. Brad Dexter's on Facebook. He is in. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got 8 watching. So there's 3 people watching that are not jumping on board with this spin the wheel thing. It's okay though. We're not mad. Well, we might be a little mad at you. I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. Yep. It says Coke Shield Micro, new micro size, thinner rope for new vehicles with tight gap. Please accept this item as a complimentary gift. This is a new product we are testing out and getting feedback on. We appreciate your business. Make sure you follow us and tag us on Instagram and Facebook at Coke Shield. So cool. Hey, look, Alex is back.
I'm not here.
Oh, look, you fit right there in the corner, too. How cool is that? If I do this just right, move this over here, make this a little bigger, move this up here. Look at that. Close the head.
Oh, Teton's a winner.
No, he's just saying stuff. I haven't spun yet. I was waiting for you.
Oh, really?
Burner account says he sometimes tucks a rope in the back of those Mercedes E-Class and C-Class. He says this one will probably fit better.
I'll give that a shot. You know, well, what's his name? Oh my God,
Are you forgetting
Rodney.
names like old people?
Yeah, Rodney. Did this thing where he used a tampon.
Well, of course.
Is that an old school trick, or has that always been a
No,
thing?
that's kind of weird if you ask me, but you know.
It worked. Like I was very impressed and like, wow. Yeah, extra precaution for sure, especially on a retint. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of I stay really mindful of how I squeegee things out and whatnot. Like I kind of mimic what I used to watch Rick and Charles also do on some of those Dodge Ram windshields, and um, it seems to work out fine. I mean, we still like cover the BCM up front with like towels and stuff, but you know that you got a solid windshield squeegee pattern down when you pull those towels out and they're all like pretty dry.
Yeah, for sure.
There's many other things that soak up water though than that, lol. For sure.
Yeah. All right, let's see if this works. We're getting no sound.
Ooh, dark side.
We got sound. Dark side, are you writing this down? Because I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to go back and watch the.
I
Okay,
watch
so
it. I watch our live streams when I cook dinner at night.
oh, wait a minute.
Oh, you get a free Scuttle Shuttle. Good job.
Dude, that's way more better. Sorry, Dark Side, it wasn't a scuttle shuttle. I haven't done this in a while, so you know, I'm new at it again. All right. So, hey, where'd my option go to remove him?
Today's special. We have unlimited times you can win.
Yeah. So, how many of these we got?
Oh, he said he's putting in an order. I got one of those still. Have to RAVODO on that first one came broke, so could not keep recording. Hey, what's up, Peter?
What's happening, Peter? So, how many of those ropes do we got?
We got 18, 17. Oh, Peter wants on the wheel.
Okay. Burner account gets one. Yay! Woo!
Burner account. Oh, Howard wants on too. Jeff Copeland. Panama. Panama.
All right, we got more names added. Here we go. You know what's crazy is when we start spinning, we start getting more people. It's like, I don't know. Does people get notifications that we're giving stuff away? Because I feel like people get notifications that we're giving stuff away. Joe, Invasion, what's up? Joe gets a micro or yeah, micro soap shield. Okay. Got 5 left on the wheel. Who's gonna be
Wait,
next? Wait,
who's the last one?
Invasion, Joe Peak.
Okay.
Burner account is Steven Williams from
Yeah,
Panama
from
City
Panama.
Beach.
Yeah,
Panama,
good old Van
Panama.
Halen.
Oh, sorry. I
Ain't
did just
nothing like
happen to
it.
have no appointments this afternoon. Usually Tuesdays are busier for me. Usually Mondays are the busy days for us. I don't know how busy we were today because I was just gonna.
Oh,
Peter,
Well, to give
rats.
you an idea, it took about an hour before we got our first order in.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I didn't want to know how busy we were. You
No, the
know, I'm
only thing
just
that made it
saying.
busy was your trailer.
Oh, that was just dumb. But you know what? Around town is a good place to work the kinks out. Going up to the UP is not a good place to work the kinks out. So, now you guys, when you get these, we want big, mad shout outs on Facebook telling everybody who's your daddy. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I meant.
And let us know how good they work because we really want
Yeah,
to know.
because we we need to get feedback. This is a trial run, so these are free. And oh, there goes another one. Tim Johnson, I feel like he wins all the things. But yeah, so these are free. Are you writing these down, Alex?
Yep.
Cool.
We got 5.
We got 5.
Yeah.
We could give one more away. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Howard.
Howard. I think Howard cheated. I say we disqualify him. Howard wins all the things. Oh, who's it going to be? Would it be a real dick move if I didn't spin anymore?
Maybe.
Okay, I'll spin one more time. It doesn't click a lot. Brad Dexter. Look at that. We got Brad Dexter 1. All right. Last spin, guys. Who do you think's going to get it? Ooh, gonna be a tough one.
Oh, you missed your name. You don't get one.
Oh, Jeff.
Wow, good job, Jeff. Congratulations.
So when Ricky Bobby says if you ain't first, you're last, just keep in mind, even if you're last, you still get a micro soak shield. How cool is that? Only at Sun Distributing.
Not the trucking company that hires felons that we keep getting phone calls.
Oh my God.
It happened
So yeah,
yesterday.
turns out there's a trucking company. What the hell is going on here? I don't like it. I gotta fix it. That's the logo.
Wait, T-Town, you need help tinting cars? Dude, I need some extra cash. I might come down there and help you, bro. Do you tint
You
on
should go.
Sundays?
You should go help him.
I'm thinking about it.
There we go. That's more better. A little bit more better.
I was actually thinking about hitting up Chuck Cochran and seeing if he could show me some flat glass things.
He
Hands-on
probably could.
experience. I know he's got a lot of schools. Did you see what happened to him from the Atlanta airport?
Uh
That's so messed up. I'm so glad
sometimes
it didn't happen
TSA
to
can
me.
just sometimes TSA can just be confused.
I
But
had
they
worse stuff than him.
exert their authority wherever they feel they have the right to.
Hey, it's the Texas Tent Pro. What's up, bro?
Oh my goodness. So apparently you can be a little too late because we're not going to tell him what he just missed. You'll have to go back and watch the replay.
And then you gotta let us know how sad you are.
Yeah. We did used to have Sun Distributing lighters. I still have a few left. Why? Who wants a Sun Distributing lighter? Well, Tim needed votes.
Oh, he needs votes. I don't want to vote for you. I want to tint your cars.
Yeah, I'll vote for you. I don't want to tint your card. Okay, Alex, write this down. Next to Peter, Brad, and Dark Side, they all want lighters. I saved one pack of lighters just for me because I gave out hundreds, and a lot of people laughed at us for giving away lighters. That made me feel bad. I wasn't a big fan of that.
We should do like files or like.
Well, you know what? Next time, what's his name? That does the
Jarvis?
Jarvis. Yeah, next time Jarvis calls, ask him if he's got nail files like Tint Squad gets, because
Can you get shaving files for cheap?
I don't know.
What kind of file do people typically use for that?
Some people use a bastard file, which I never could get used to that. It's just too aggressive for me and it's too big and clumpity. I like the mini files, and personally, I'm torn between the half moon one and the flat one. But the flat one's always been like my favorite go-to. So like I'll find one, I'll show you.
Like a 4-inch?
Okay, so what I would recommend, and I spent a lot of money on a set. I got a Snap-on set, but it's so not necessary. So what I would recommend is probably something snazzy like this.
Ooh, the hardest card that comes to mind is definitely a Volkswagen GTI that I've done. But it's not so hard anymore.
Oh, I did it wrong. But I'd do a big multi-set like this and find the one that you like. And the reason is because like you've got little thin ones. Sometimes those are good to get behind gaskets on the edges, like when you're rounding that back corner or whatever and you can't quite reach it. Sometimes the little skinny ones get in there better, but that's not the one you'd want to use. And but I definitely am a fan of buy a set like this set right here. It's a 12 pack and it's $12.99. So you're not going to hurt yourself. And you get to try all the different ones to see which one you might like. And look at all the
Also,
things that they think you can use it for.
also to add on to that GTI, I can do that front quarter pretty flawlessly without taking apart that panel. Which I just discovered another quarter window that's a lot bigger that requires the same technique, and it was the back quarter.
So yeah, with the handle, these are 6 inches. The file's 4 inches. Oh yeah. But I'd do a set like this. Get a set with a case. That way, um, if you just get loose files, you're gonna find that you're gonna lose the one that you like the most. It's just gonna get laid somewhere. Um, if you're anal about it and keep them in the set and you check your set after every car, guess what? You catch the fact that one's missing. It's real easy to not overlook it.
Yeah, so Yeah, I discovered the Audi A8 rear back quarter is just like the GTI front quarter.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's like way deeper and way bigger. But it like goes in the same way. And you still use the reach to like push out the very tippy tip corner in the very back.
so funny thing about the GTI, or not, the Audi R8. Um, I know a lot of guys are new that watch these, and if you're still with us, congratulations. One thing that I can honestly tell you though is don't set tools on a customer's car. I've only done one R8 in my life, and I only got to do the front doors, and that was because the customer took it to another shop who will remain unnamed. Um, but that person was putting shit on his car. And what they were putting on the car was like their phone, setting their phone on the top of the car, setting um a towel with a spray bottle on top of the car, on top of the towel. So like there was precautions there, but customers don't see your effort. They see you sitting shit on their car. And the customer snatched their car from this person, didn't let him finish the car, and brought the car to me to finish. And one thing I can tell you is I don't set shit on a customer's car. It's just not a thing you should do. Um, it's natural to want to. It's there. It seems like a tabletop, and it's natural to lay a towel down and set stuff on the towel. Customers do not appreciate that.
Yeah,
And
I'm trying to break the habit of setting hand cut scraps on top of a car too, because like even
now
though it
that I
seems like
do, I don't.
I don't
Um,
know, but it's like what you're saying though. Like if you have a customer walk in at the right moment and see a pile of tint scraps on top of his car, like I don't know if they're gonna like
oh, absolutely. I can
you
see
know
that. I never really gave it much thought because there's like no harm in it, but on the other hand, from that
or
perspective, it kind of makes sense.
or
Now with
like oh, I'm sorry.
before I was doing the mobile thing, I didn't put scraps on cars. I took my time. People are always like, I don't know why people rush. I take my time and do a good job. Well, I took my time and I'd walk over to the trash can. I never snapped a blade on the floor. I'd walk over to the trash can and snap my blade. I would not throw scraps on the floor. I would walk over to the garbage can. I'd still do cars in about an hour, and nobody ever saw me hurry. But when we started doing mobile and you have to drive to different shops and tint as many cars as they have and maybe drive to another shop after that, you try to find areas where you can cut corners. And a lot of people's shops, like my shop, would have garbage cans in the areas that I would need a garbage can. So in a little one car base type scenario, I might have four garbage cans, one on each corner of the car, just because of convenience. Well, if you go to somebody else's shop, like a stereo shop or a detail shop, they don't have all those garbage cans. They're not set up the way you would set your own shop up. So that's something to think about too.
Oh shoot, Rick, it's
Huh?
that time.
Is it? Oh, it's 5 after. You guys are making us late again. Huh?
Yeah, dude. So many questions. But all
So
right,
many
wish me luck on
answers.
this. Wish me luck on this rear
You got to
window.
stop
I
leaving before the show's over. It makes
I
me
think
mad.
I think I'll be fine. It wasn't really
You're
that
gonna
bad
be.
of a back window. It's
Just take your
just
time and do all the things right. You got this, Alex.
and it's supernova, so it'll come off okay.
Yeah, it's getting more expensive with every redo. Don't think about that though. All right, guys. Well, it's been another great week. We will see you next Tuesday for sure. Okay. And we'll get all those soap ropes out tomorrow. If you guys that won one want to place an order tonight, we'll just include it in your order. If you don't, well, fine. Then we'll still send it out to you. But until next Tuesday, guys, We'll catch you on the flip side.